Good morning, all. It's Nita from I'm Cosmic. So, I wanted to come in today with some dragon messages. I actually developed a dragon course last year from meeting up with the dragons and them choosing me to work with them. So, I got invited to work with Source Dragon and channeled through a beautiful course of how to connect with dragons. So, my experience with dragons is I worked in Lemuria with them a lot as an elven one, and so the memories of from my Akashic are quite strong. And I've been called to work with the dragons, because I've done a lot of work in the ethers with the angels and galactic. So it's now time to come and ground that energy. And dragons are perfect with grounding. They're great with transformation. They're great with balance. They really help you to be in this world and not of this world. So I got called last year to channel a beautiful course, taught 9 amazing women across the board, in person and online. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. What you receive in the course, which I'm channeling and starting in September online for 8 weeks, is you receive about 10 activations according to the dragons. You receive activations to work with galactic dragons, earth dragons. There are different types of dragons, where they come from, who they are. Understanding how to heal yourself through certain tools they've given me, e.g. a medicine wheel. They've also given me light language. So there are many things they bring through as tools for us. And the other thing that I really enjoyed with them is they're so powerful with change. They're in your face. They are beautiful and kind and wise and patient, but they're also a force to be reckoned with. So you've got to be ready to work with the dragons. They are such a transformational being. And all the people that did the course were saying to me how much they shifted, how much they transformed. And it's beautiful because when working with dragons, you start to want to heal the land. You start to want to heal animals. So it becomes more about unity consciousness. And dragons are almost, I want to say, the ambassadors of unity consciousness. They work with all elements, fire, wind, earth, water. They pull together such a balance. They are such nurturers. They are the caring caregivers of the planet. They have been here from eons and eons in the beginning of time. There's so much to them. So when I got gifted this course, it's literally like 15 to 20 pages of information I channeled, understanding techniques, light language. It's a beautiful course, and I did it in 2 days and over online. And what I found is it's such a strong course that I've broken it down online, 2 hours every week for 8 weeks. So if you want to be a part of this, please let me know. But it's very transformational. Dragons are so specific. You've really got to be called to it and really enjoy working with dragons. So I've got a dragon oracle deck. So I'm going to channel through the dragons. So my purpose and intention is to bring through the dragons. What do the dragons want us to know right now? You know, the dragons are talking about the current terrain of Earth. The current terrain is a bit messy, but what they are saying is if you are anchored in your physical body, if you're anchored and grounded and present in your strength and your truth, nothing should sway you. So it's almost like having the strongest roots down into Mother Earth. And this is why dragons are perfect. They've really helped me to anchor back into the earth, come back into the body, and be present. So I'm going to just pick some messages from this deck I've got here, and I'm in nature. So they wanted me, the video wasn't working before until I got onto the earth. So I'm actually plugged in down into the earth, and I'm plugged in to the dragons that are around me. So I'm going to pick some messages. So let's get down to the grass, because that's all I can do. Do you like my dragon? Beautiful, eh? So what do the dragons want us to know right now? Ariel and Beliza, a fresh wind is blowing into your life. Believe in the divine guidance and recognize all the gifts along your path. Look at this. So there is this fresh new opportunity for all of us in humanity, as well as the individual, to start again. Each day is a blessing. Each day the sun rises. Each day we get to start anew. No matter what's going on in our lives, the sun always rises. The dragons are talking about choosing our path, taking the power away from the external and going within. So I've been called by Spirit to sit for 21 days or 33 days, whatever that is, in a ritual and connection to my soul, to my source energy. So I've been asked to sit still and listen. Just be and listen. And this is how they're saying to plug back into your own divine innate wisdom. The dragons are asking us to trust ourselves over anything else in this world. Trust ourselves, our divinity, our purity. No matter what someone has told you, the external world, you're not that. You're so much more than that. And dragons remember the brilliance of humanity. They've seen humanity rise and fall, so they've got memory. So the next message from the dragons, very powerful force. Look at this. Sun God and Ezra, free yourself from lies and deceptions and live your truth. Shine in your light. Other people's truth are no use to you. Freedom. So the dragons are here to create freedom for us. So if you want to free yourself, this online dragon course is perfect for you. And our last message from the dragons, because they like to do it in threes. Oh, beautiful. Esther, Sharon, and Turbo. Friendship requires attention, respect, and harmony. Nurture it. It is very precious. Do not lose touch with your friends. Connecting to your soul group. The dragons believe in working with your fellow team members, your fellow soul group. What your soul group is, or who they are, is what is around you. You determine through your frequency what you attract. So if there are people around you that you do not resonate with, or things have changed, that's okay. Life evolves. But choose wisely who you hang out with, because they are what you become, and it's all about unity. So obviously with family, slightly different, but this is more talking about connections, soul tribe, calling in your soul tribe. Dragons love to work by themselves, but they also are big believers in unity. So they work with the earth, and when earth dragons come, which they do, they work with all of nature. They work with the elementals, the fairies, the water spirits. They work with the whakapapa, the ancestors. So dragons work with all types of beings, and they unify everybody. The dragons want you to know you are loved and supported right now. As messy as the world looks for you, for everyone, the dragons have got you, but you've got to work with the dragons. You're going to need to invite them in like any elemental. And the dragons are wise. They do not interfere where they do not need to be. They come in when you need them the most, though. They're the most reliable animals. They are so reliable and trustworthy. They've got our backs. Like, they've been here way before humans. They've been in all civilizations. They're the ones that rose when Atlantis fell. They're the ones that took all the innocent animals. They're the ones that took all the creatures into Lemuria. So when Lemuria crashed and burnt Atlantis, they took all those beings into the mountains to protect them. This is what they shared with us. They were responsible for looking after the innocent ones. So they are such beautiful creatures. So much to learn about them. It blew my mind when I channeled the course how much I didn't know about dragons, actually. And a lot of the remembrance came back. So when you do this course, a lot of people will remember a lot. And what I found is working with the Lemurian courts really helped me to remember the dragons. Dragons also say they're not like the myths and legends. They're not nasty. Yes, there are some dragons, like everything, that have a side to them. But you know what? They're not the terrible creatures. And, you know, they're just... they're bringing in the movie. Have you noticed dragons became more prominent last year in the Year of the Dragon? And then this year, the movies coming out are dragon related. So this is no mistake or no coincidence. The dragons are coming back. So anyway, those are my messages. I hope they served you well. And if you're wanting to step into this energy of the dragons, even if you don't understand it, if you have a curiosity, come along. All right, lots of love. Bye.